Oh, good morning everybody. Oh, I am absolutely shattered this morning. We've got a beautiful, beautiful sunny morning. So I decided to do a little bit of tidying up in the garden. Deadhead a few grape hyacinths. I was thinking of doing the cutting down these tulips. I can't bring myself to quite do it yet. They're a little bit, they're going. They are definitely going, but I'm leaving them till they've definitely gone. So what I have ended up doing, oh excuse me, I'm out of breath. I've ended up moving around the pots. Now, I don't know if you can remember what was here, but there was lots of spring pots. Daffodils, excuse the car, there's a road down at the bottom of the garden. Daffodils, grape hyacinths. So I've moved some other plants. I mean, that's a Magnolia stellata has finished anyway, but it still looks greener than the dead bulbs did. And a heuchera. And that's a jasmine, which I think needs some sunshine. It's the frost got to it, so I've put that there. There are still some pots of bulbs, simply because I haven't room for them all, to move them all away. And then we have a little buddleia seedling, cutting rather, that I took. There and there. Which look like they're doing okay, need a bit of sun. And I need to move this because these have just about finished. But I've tried and it's heavy. It's a proper cast iron. You can't tell, but it's a cast iron pot. So I shall have to wait for my husband to come home to help me with that. And on that step, I'm thinking of putting, oh, look at I love this azalea. Gorgeous. It's just about peaking. I think it's starting to go over, if anything. I'm going to move one of my pots of agapanthus, white agapanthus. I split it last year and I took one clump for myself and one clump for my daughter. So I'm going to move that onto the steps. I have moved these, they still look nice, but I've moved them away from a central place where you could see them, and rearrange these pots a little bit. I hope you can hear me better today. I did get a comment from a couple of people who said that it was very quiet. I'm very self-conscious because I'm in the garden and there's people around and I feel a bit silly talking to yourself, so I hope you can hear me a bit better. So yeah, so I've rearranged these pots. So I've got my hydrangea and I've got my sedum and a salvia. Penstemons that frost got to half of them, but hey, and I've got my dahlia out. I've risked it. Never grown a dahlia before. He's been in the conservatory and he's doing all right, I think. What do I know? So he's come outside, and obviously if there's any sign of frost, I'll cover him straight away. My ranunculus, I never got any flowers. I know they are quite hard to grow. Whether it's also something that will mature and they're more likely to flower after a year or two, I don't know. Never grown them before neither. I can't remember what that is. It begins with S. Something like Sidalicia. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correct. So I put that in the sun, and then I've got another salvia. I've got a blue salvia and I've got a hot lip salvia. So I moved them. I am going to eventually move my hellebore. It's still looking all right because I've got a mimosa that I'm going to put there where it'll get full sun. So yeah, I think it's looking better. I think it's looking better, lusher, and you've got a better view from inside of the best plants that are out at the... I always move my pots around. I think that's the joy of pot container gardening. You can have all your bulbs where you can see them when they've gone over. You can move them out of sight, and you can bring your sort of early summer flowering and then late summer, and yeah, and then come autumn I move all the bulb pots back again, ready for when they start to come up in the spring. So yes, I just need help with a couple of pots. You know, never be ashamed to ask for help. I'd rather have help than do my back in. I've enough problems with my shoulders. I don't want my back going as well. So, well, everything else, this is still flowering, this tulip. And my rose, beautiful, pretty Jessica, is got little buds on. She's got little buds on, look. Which is weirdly sweet. So everything else around here is looking fine. The lilac, the little dwarf lilac, will be out soon. I pruned the ribes, so that had finished. And I've got, this is a Philadelphus, which has got lots of buds coming, you can see. Little buds there coming. So, and my chimney pot, I love my chimney pot, and I love my mirror. My husband bought me those, not at the same time, but that was a birthday present, and that was a Christmas present a couple of years ago. So yes, it's doing alright. I'll just quickly take you down and show you the raised bed, how that's doing. I won't show you the washing, because I'm sure you don't want to see my husband's box of shorts on the washing line. Camellia's gone over now. Forget-me-nots, beautiful as always. The alliums are coming at the back. I'm expecting a grocery delivery any time, so I may dash off all of a sudden. The foxglove's taken that I moved where it seeded. This, we've been plagued by these little black bugs around our town at the moment. Apparently they're harmless, but look at them. They were all over the washing the other day. Anyway, I will be chopping this geranium down at the end of May. I always give it a Chelsea chop, but it's coming nicely. And it also then gives room for things like this beautiful geum. It'll have more light, the lavender, and another lovely geum here. And this one is a double geum. Poppy's coming, allium's coming, and this is gorgeous. I think, is this Mrs. Bradshaw? I'm never sure. Beautiful. I love geums, as you can tell. And my potentilla has had flowers on. It's just gone over a little bit there. Bluebells. Beautiful, beautiful English bluebells. And I've still got some primroses flowering. I do love primroses. And my lovely London Pride is coming, which is another flower that reminds me of my mum and dad. And this is going to be stunning this year. I will get pictures of it when it's out. My peony. The most flowers I've ever had were, I think I had 3 last year. I've got 8 buds on it this year, so I'm absolutely thrilled. And my wonderful Clematis Montana Elizabeth. This is the best this has been as well this year. And it smells gorgeous. Look at it. It's got a really lovely, slightly clovey smell. Beautiful. So, there we are. That is it for today. So as I say, I hope you can hear it better. Please tell me if you can't. I don't have a separate microphone, so Aquilegia, Granny's bonnet. I love Granny's bonnet. And it's 2 different colours on the same plant. So yes, and I think this might be going to flower this year. It didn't last year. It's little rhododendron. So that'll be exciting in this dark corner. So yes, let me know if you can hear me better. And I'll see you next time. Bye.